Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's live stream writing sprints. Oh, bless you. My name is Tanya, and this is my writing realm. And today we are going to do some 20-minute writing sprints that are going to be broken out with 5-minute breaks in between. I am going to add my friend Tyrant, Story Tyrant. Hello, Story Tyrant.
Good morning.
Welcome
Good morning
to the live stream.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Thank you for
So,
inviting me.
how are you today?
Good. I'm good. I have my Titanic blend tea from Thompson's Family. So I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just really like their teas. It's one of my favorites.
Nice.
So,
I love that. You got to hold up that mug for us because that mug is awesome.
This is a Christmas present. Yes. My children love them.
I am drinking tea out of my NASA mug that we got from the space station in Florida. So yes, there's that.
Yeah. I love it. I love it.
So I'm testing out some new timers today, and I'm not entirely sure how it's going to work. So I might have some technical fun. And yes, good morning, John. Thanks for joining us. Nice to see you. Great mug. Yeah, I love her mug, right? It's super awesome.
I love that bathroom mug. It's great and it's big and it's beautiful.
You know what? Ever since I got it, I haven't been able to drink tea out of very many other mugs because I like the size. Like, look how tall it is, yeah. And it's very solid. I have another one that I like too that's Disney, but the handle is kind of cracked on the side. So I know that it's going to go at any time. So I normally just use it for water and just kind of hold it like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to share this timer and see if I can figure out. Now, this is from Self-Publishing with Dale. Advertised his timer on his channel with his live stream there yesterday. So I am going to test this. So I'm just going to set this up. Application window, this one, share. Yeah, I don't know how to get rid of, I don't know how he got his the way he did, but because I can't put it as small. Oh, see, no, that doesn't work. Oh, well, we'll just have to see like my entire website address and everything. All right, so let's just try this break timer. There's our break timer. So we'll see what happens here and make sure this works. And if it doesn't work, then I'll just open up my old timer. So, John, what are you working on today? And Tyra, what are you working on today?
I'm editing. I'm still editing Blood is Black in Moonlight. So I'm quite a ways into it. I'm very excited. It will be released this year.
That's so exciting. We're going to have like a big virtual party.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I really hope that things start opening up because, we'd like to be able to celebrate. We should celebrate.
Celebrate good times. Come on.
Come on. Yes. Okay, so yeah, I'm working on, this budgeting book needs to get done and get off my plate. Otherwise, it's just going to slow me down from getting anything else accomplished. So I'm going to push myself to dive into this ebook again and make some decisions because I did plan out all those YouTube videos so that I can refer back to the videos for instruction on how to type things in and whatever else. So I might just kind of cheat a little bit and say, okay, now go to the YouTube channel and that will tell you how to do the rest.
I like it. I like it.
Oh, boy.
What's John working on?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to leave at 10:45 for the work assignment. Not a problem.
Oh, it happens. That's life.
Completely understandable. I very rarely am able to stay during anybody else's live streams either because it's, kids, family life, house stuff. You have priorities, work. So completely understandable. And you're editing a current novel. Both of you are editing, so that's awesome.
We will do good.
You will. You can do it. I'm just.
Papa, no. Get to the printer.
Take your book back to the editor. Good old Arnold Schwarzenegger. Take your book back to the editor.
Yeah.
It's a really bad, what do you call it? Impression. Bad.
Hey, mine's worse, so hey. back to the printer. Yeah, no.
But it's so much fun. I'm not as focused today as I was the last time.
That's
I'm
okay.
not quite as energetic, but the purpose of today is to be productive, and that is what we're going to do. We are going to get some words down, and yeah, so I was very excited. I know John probably hasn't heard this, but I was very excited that our last week's live stream was pushed out by YouTube, which is wonderful, and it's at 353 views, I think, right now. So so that was pretty exciting. I mean, normally my videos range from 15 to 40 or 15 to 35 views in that range. So it was kind of exciting to see people all over the world watching it. I've got viewers now from the United States, from Ireland, from what was the other one that I saw? Oh yes, UK and Canada, which is really funny, is like the smallest viewer. So that's okay though. But it was pretty exciting. I didn't think it was real at first, but so I don't know if this one will get out there and get some more viewers coming, but if anybody's watching this, thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Super good to hear you're getting more views. Yes, it was. I thought it was a mistake. When I first saw it, I'm like, no, something's wrong here. YouTube's doing a cleanup or something and getting rid of some bot accounts, and they've accidentally dumped all the views on that one video. But then after a few days, I realized it wasn't going anywhere. So, then I watched the analytics, and you can see that it's getting pushed out by YouTube on very specific videos, and the average view was 23 minutes. So, I mean, that's really exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Another note, we have 30 seconds before we can, and then we have to start writing. So I hope everybody is ready to write.
All right, gotta get a
Oh my God, 19 seconds. Now I'm just watching the clock because I don't have as much to say today. I'm going to drink some tea. When in doubt, drink tea.
Yes. Oh, I'm not sponsored by Thompson.
No.
I just like the tea. Okay.
Oh, right. It's already started on its own.
All right.
Okay.
Need my light.
Could you hear that sound? Let's see if this works. Okay.
Yes,
so
I heard it. I had helpers come.
I thought that this would just go on to the next timer, but I think I have to. Oh yeah, restart. There we go. That was easy. Thanks, Dale, for pointing this out to us. So we pretty much, unless I hit pause, I pretty much have to say write as soon as this timer is done, because it goes on its own. So how did everybody do? How many words did you get? Or I guess editing. Everybody else is editing, so.
I got 3 pages,
Sorry.
but then I had helpers.
Yes.
My little furry helpers. Dabbers decided she must sit in the box with the papers, and Oscar came over and decided he really just needed a hug.
That's cute. I didn't even look. I was focused. Actually, I went back to the beginning of my budgeting book, and I started rereading through it again just so I could get my head back in the game, because it's very. It's not like I left my character in this scene, I must continue. It's like an actual thought process. It's like building a procedure, a work procedure for your job. So I want to make sure I'm where I need to be. So I didn't really I got maybe like 10 words in, and the rest of it was just rereading.
That's fair.
So good to be back to a manuscript that is a couple of months old and see it fresh. I got a few pages at least partly edited. That's great.
Excellent.
You're being very productive. You're always productive when you come. I'm kind of jealous. Normally I'm pretty good, but today I feel like I'm not as motivated or energetic. So this is actually going to help me, get motivated and get back into the thought process of getting stuff done.
Well, I didn't read anything in December. I try to read. As a writer, I try to read. I love reading, let's be honest. So it's not really, usually it's not work. So I hope everybody reads. But this past year has been very rough on me. I hardly got any reading. So I went to my bureau, which is at cat killing height right now. We call it cat killing height because the height of the book stacked up to be read. And if they were to fall over onto one small little cat, it could kill the cat. So I have to read into this before a disaster happens. But yeah. I already showed you, but I received my newest Writer's Digest in the mail. And there was an article in there on plot twists I like. I'm not a sponsor or whatever. I just it was a birthday gift years ago. And my husband put it on auto renewal. So every year he says, "Happy birthday. Your magazine's coming."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's remarkable to me how much more productive I tend to be when in writing sprints with other writers. That's good. That's really good. At least you have some way of, pushing yourself to be productive. And if finding writing sprints is what helps, then that's great. I'm actually surprised at how many writing sprints there are. Some of the channels I'm subscribed to has like regular, like multiple times a week writing sprints. But for me, it's really challenging to schedule it. I mean, these aren't so bad. Like Sunday mornings seem to be working out okay. But again, once things reopen and hockey starts up again, I'll have to change it and find a different time. Because it'll be morning hockey, ice times,
Yes. I had lots of friends when my kids were little, we had lots of friends whose kids were in hockey. So, yeah, I know all about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had friends who one sibling would be into hockey. Oh.
Yeah, I will. I've got a few. I think. Let me see if I can find this here. Where's the other one here? Yeah, so there's Dale. There's another one here I think that you'll really like. This is the Dawdling Writer. I'll just see. I'll just paste her name in here so you know what to look for. Her channel link is there, but it's the Dawdling Writer. She has a lot of writing sprints. That's pretty much all of her channel is strictly writing sprints. So I think you'll like that one. What's the other one? There's a couple. Oh yes, this one is great.
What's good? You can't say it there.
This
you
one,
can.
this next link here is called Moon Bunny Creative.
Moon Bunny. That sounds cute.
So there's the link, and it's in the live chat. If anybody's watching after, you can click on the live chat button and you can find all of these links there. So she also has some great stuff. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm going to go back to this thing. That's weird. Why isn't it... Okay, I'm hitting pause for one moment so we can finish this conversation. My timer's being pushy. And let's see. There was another one that has a lot. Is it this one? Yeah, I don't think she has a lot of writing sprints. Yeah, maybe I'll get our writing sprint going and then I'll keep looking and I'll paste some more in here if I find them. There's a few that are really great. There's some great people. All right. Is everybody ready?
Yes.
Let's be productive. Ready, set, go. All right, how did everybody do? It looks like we lost Story Tyrant. Not too sure where she went. Possibly some computer issues or something along the lines of that. I'm just going to hit restart here so we have our 5-minute timer up. If you're watching this after the fact, leave a comment below the video and let us know what you've been working on and what your goals are this year. So we've got 4.5 minutes. I've been working on a budgeting book that's going to go hand in hand with my Nerdalific channel. I managed to get about 200 words in that time. It's not like a usual, writing. I'm not writing a creative story or anything, so it's not something that I'm able to just fly with as a pantser. Doing some fiction writing, I can write lots of words in a short period of time if I'm in the mode. But with the budgeting book, it's taking me a little bit more time to get my words in. It's a project I've been working on for a very long time. So if you're watching now, please leave a comment and let us know that you're here. And let us know what you're working on and how many words you have and what your goals are for the day. Yes, so I wanted to share with you, I've got my my Nano shirt came in the mail. I'm just going to stand up so you can see it a little bit. It's pretty cool. It has a fairy tale castle 2020 winner on it. Super cool. So don't forget to check out the Nano store. If you did do your Nano, you should be able to purchase it directly on their website. And no, I'm not affiliated or anything. I just I like to support. And they're pretty awesome over there. Did you know that they actually have a YouTube channel? Now, that was interesting to me. I didn't know beforehand, like all these years of doing Nano, I did not know that they had their own dedicated channel. So I'm just going to see if I can find this for you. Maybe I'll just look it up. NaNoWriMo. Here it is. All right, so here is the link for Nano. And it is actually called NaNoWriMo, of course. So they actually still have videos and they do some live writing sprints as well. So that's something you can check out. Another thing, if you enjoy watching these live writing sprints, you can also come back after the fact and watch it again from the beginning if you missed any of it, or if you'd like to do some writing sprints on your own. You don't have to wait to join on the live stream. I'm glad that you do. And we're always happy to have you here. But again, if you have to leave early or you have something else going on, you're not able to make it, you can always come back to my channel and watch the live streams after the fact. And you can actually click on the live chat and watch the live chat go through so you can see the conversation that's taking place behind the scenes. And also you can leave a comment on the video below as well. It really helps support the channel. And also, hey, if you're watching now after the fact and you're not a subscriber, you're welcome to hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up. If you'd like to be notified when more videos are coming up, hit the notification bell that's right beside the subscribe button, and you'll receive a notification whenever there's a new video up or a live stream started. And I'm just going to check my phone here to see if I have any messages from Story Tyrant because she kind of disappeared pretty quickly there. Okay. No, I don't have any. I don't have any messages from her, so I'm not too sure what happened. Maybe she had a computer issue or a power issue or something. Anywho, yes. So now one other thing I wanted to share with you. I didn't know if you've checked out the channel before, but I have begun some videos about ProWritingAid. And what ProWritingAid is. If you haven't heard of ProWritingAid, it is editing software to help improve the quality of your writing. So I have started doing some introduction videos and intro videos to what ProWritingAid is, how to use it, when to use it, and I'm going to be doing some tutorials. So if you're interested in checking that out, I do have a ProWritingAid playlist that I've started. There should be a new ProWritingAid video every 2 weeks on a Saturday. Most of my videos come out Saturdays around 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 a.m. Central. And also there will be the occasional video thrown in between. If I talk about, tech that helps with the YouTube videos, then I will probably post those on Friday mornings. And any of the live stream writing sprints, I normally do them on Sundays at 9 a.m. Central. Again, I can't do every weekend, but I try. So if you're curious, if I do have a live stream coming up, you can check the channel out and you'll see it's scheduled. Or if you're subscribed, it'll come up in your feed. Oh, I'm being told. I wonder why this timer isn't updating on the screen. This is a new timer for me, so, oh, see, look at that. All right, so let's get back to being productive. I am going to restart our timer here and we'll get going. If I see Tyra jump back in, then I will re-add her to the live feed. But let's be productive. Let's get some editing or writing done, whatever it is that you're working on. Last week, we also had somebody working on their newsletter, which is great. Anything to help you be productive. It's a good way of doing it. All right. Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so I didn't unmute in time, so you didn't get to hear the funky sound, I don't think. Oh, you might have. All right, so writing sprint number 3, I think that was, is done. How did you do, and where did you go?
Oh, I had a cat accident. I don't know if you noticed, the cat puked. He was trying to do it on my desk. He will actually throw up on my hands if I let him. So I had to put him on the floor, and then I had to go and clean that up. It's life with cats. You know? And then
Yes, that's it happens. I know exactly what you're going through. Yes. It was funny because I wasn't looking at the screen because I was focusing on writing, and then I looked back and suddenly you were gone, and then I checked my phone. I'm like, is she okay? And I'm like, I don't have any messages. Okay, it must be a technical problem.
Yeah.
Technically it was a problem, but
Yeah,
not the problem that I thought it might have been.
Also, I found my first t-shirt. I wanted to do some quotes from my book, either on a shirt or on like bookmarks or something. And here's my first quote. Toughen up, puppy boy. We're the good guys.
I like it. That's cute. So Laura has joined us. Hello, Laura. Thank you for coming. And yes, I normally try to do about 2 hours-ish. Last time we went about 2.5 hours, but I'm going to do for sure 1, if not 2 more probably writing sprints before we end for the day. So yes, no worries about being late, and there's not really a set time to come. We're here. You can join us whenever you'd like. And also, if you ever cannot make it, you can also come back later and watch the live stream on your own and just kind of watch the chat and see what happens. But at least you can still get the timed writing sprints in, which I think is the biggest thing, getting some productivity time. So Laura, what are you working on today? I'll put a little comment in there and let us know what you're working on. I think Tyra is working on edits for her novel, and I'm working on my budgeting book yet again. And John was here earlier, but he has some work to do, so he left, which is completely understandable. No pressure to stay. I'm just glad you stopped in. So wonderful.
Yes, we all have life, including bosses, hats, and jobs.
So off topic here, I do have, oh yes, okay, so Laura is editing. Yes, that's okay. You know what? Editing is one of those things that I think we could all use a little bit of encouragement for, because that's always seems to be the thing that people leave to the, well, I mean, obviously you have to leave it to the end, but you procrastinate. Like, I have so much work that I haven't edited. I'm pushing myself. I'm going to have years of editing just to catch up on all the projects that I have.
Don't think of it that way, or it'll overwhelm you.
That's true. I got to get out of that head case. I want to get to a point where I have one project on the go. I work on this project, I write it, I edit it, I send it to the editor, and I publish it. I don't want to have it building up like it has been these 11 years.
I know it's interesting for me. I want to have a project that I'm finishing, right? And then I send it off to edit, and I'm working on another project, finishing it. I get the other one back to edit, so it's giving me a break between them. So I have
that's a good idea.
But I don't want to be doing part 1, part 2, part 3 in a series. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I want to change. So if I'm doing my my sci-fi, and I want to be doing my mystery series, I don't want to be editing the next book in that, if that makes sense.
No, that makes a lot of sense. You need that break from that world sort of thing and move on to a different world. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that's why I keep jumping ship.
You're doing good. You're where you are, and you can move forward. Stay focused.
Okay. Yeah, I think right now I started a new story, and it's only because it was burning in my brain and I had to at least start it, so I had something on paper, virtual paper. It's a Canadian superhero. It's a Canadian superhero story. That's all I can tell you right now because I'm still working out the details, but I feel like a lot of the famous superheroes are American. They're from the States, which is perfectly fine. But I feel like Canada needs more.
Or we're stolen. Don't forget, Superman was originally Canadian.
What?
Yes.
Oh. Is that why they filmed Smallville in like Saskatchewan, I think it was, or Alberta?
that was just money. It was cheaper to film. No, but the people the young man who developed Superman, he lived in Ontario. Yes, and he
Oh, that's
originally
interesting.
he originally had Superman was originally in Canada, and then when he moved to the States with his family, he transferred. It's one of those vignettes about the Man of Steel vignettes. Remember those Canadian vignettes we used to have on TV?
No, I don't. But
I've
I know
also-
there's Captain Canuck, I think, is the Canadian superhero. But I really want to.
and don't forget Wolverine. He's Canadian.
Oh, okay. So maybe I've been completely wrong. But either way, I feel like it's advertised more about Americans. So, which I'm not against, but I'm just saying it would be nice to have some more Canadian. I'm hoping a beta reader will have it for a while after I finish these edits. It will give me a break. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I think. So let me ask, at what point do you use your beta reader? Do you use it like after editing? Like, do you do your self edits, then send it to a beta reader, and then send it to your editor? Or do you do your self edits and then your editing and then the beta reader? I don't know if that makes sense. I've never actually used a beta reader other than we've just done our own, writing circle, friend, peer editing and critiques, but I haven't actually hired or given anything to a beta reader.
That is your, yes. So I write it. I put it in a drawer for a minimum of 2 weeks, usually a month. I then do my own edit. I put it in a drawer. Now, my goal is to leave it in the drawer for 1 week, but I have a bad habit of, leaving it there for 2 months. But no, it has to be 1 week. Pull it back out, read through the whole thing once, and read it out loud. So I read the whole thing out loud. You've seen me doing that at Smitty's room, and my story. And what I'm doing is I'm catching stuff I don't catch otherwise. And I also make sure it's printed off. And then if I like that, I do all those edits. Then it goes to an alpha reader. This is someone who I consider you guys all alpha readers. So,
okay.
So you guys, because you're writers, you're my alpha readers. You'll read it. You'll send it back to me. I'll do another change that it changes. Then I want to give it to Amanda, our editor. I get it back from her. And then I want to send it to my sister or to a couple other people I have who are not writers. They're my beta readers. They're my...
Okay.
They will send it back to me with... Their comments will be things like, I got confused here. Or, is so-and-so supposed to be doing this? And what this shows me is where the reader has lost the plot or where... What's the term? Where they're having trouble. It doesn't necessarily tell me what the problem is, but that they're having trouble.
That makes sense.
Like I once had a question, why is he mad? I'm like, why is he mad? Because his tires were slashed. Oh, look, the tires occurred, slashing occurred literally at the beginning of the chapter. He's now dealing with it at the end of the chapter. I had all the stuff happening in the middle, but I literally forgot from beginning to end about the slashed tires.
Right.
So I realized, oh no, I have to move this here and then shuffle, and then it worked. I don't know how you do it, but also I find that my beta readers have to be in genre. Alpha readers could be outside of genre because they'll catch things, but I like my beta readers to be in genre. So
yeah, I guess my beta reader is really my mom, and sometimes my sister when she has time. I've never really... Because again, like a lot of writers have been to courses and college or university specifically for writing, where I have never been to a course or anything. It's just kind of came naturally, and I just started writing, and I joined, our writing group, and I learned a lot for sure. But there's certain things that I still don't know because I haven't experienced it yet. But something like a beta reader, I've never had that thought process to go find like a professional beta reader. Now, I did join a Facebook group, which is for beta readers, like to find beta readers. So then, the author will post, okay, I have this kind of story. Here's kind of a little description. Anybody interested, send me a message. And then they'll communicate with the beta reader, and then they'll just send it to them, and it's a free session. They're not paid beta readers.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it yet because I kind of want to wait until I have like that full novel ready. The short stories for me has been about learning the self-editing process and the publishing process, and all the details that go with that. So once I actually get the full-length novel out there, then maybe at that point I'll do a beta reader, But I don't have enough people in my personal life that would be considered beta readers, Like I do have, like you said, our writing group, and we have our own, friend peer editing and exchange. But the official beta reader, I don't have that.
Yeah, see, my problem is I've lost them. They've moved away over the years, or like I really want to get my friend Rebecca. I don't pay her, but she is often a beta reader. If she really likes something, she will tell me, and she'll actually give me a quote. That's why you've seen a couple of the books. You've seen her name on the back of books I've done with people.
That's
Yes.
good.
What's strange is I had more beta readers when I was working for other people getting their books out than I have now for me.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's challenging. I'm just going to switch back to our sprints here, so we don't take up everybody's time, and everybody would like to be productive today. So, but yeah, no, this is good. So Laura, if you have any feedback on when you use a beta reader, let us know. And in the meanwhile, I'm going to get this timer setting. I can't speak properly today. I'm going to start the timer. All right. Are you ready? Let's go. I really like that sound. That's too funny. I have to thank Dale from Self-Publishing again for sending the link for that timer. So I'm just going to come back up here. Right, so my plan was to do... Oh, there's my dog, sorry. I was planning to do another sprint, but something has come up and I need to get off of the computer. So,
Oops.
Yeah. So I'm not going to be able to do another sprint, but before we go, let me know how many words you managed to get this sprint or how your editing is going. I think I actually wrote about 300 and something words, which is great. Being very productive in this budgeting book. I need to get somewhere with it today. So how did you do, Tyra?
I think 4 or 5 more pages. And I found a mistake where the lady points at another person with her eyebrows.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Matt highlighted this question mark with her eyebrows.
I don't know how you do that, but that sounds really interesting.
She raised her eyebrows and then she pointed with her hand. I didn't mean to write it quite that way. You want down.
Yeah, to each their own, I guess. I mean, I've heard of the pointing with your mouth. It's over there.
It's over.
That person right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You shouldn't point.
Also, I lost a lot of thes. She's putting all these thes in because I apparently just dropped the.
Yeah. I know I found some extra words in here too. But I'm thankful for ProWritingAid that I can go through and do a thorough cleanup when I'm done. Finished another chapter. Awesome sauce. Oops.
Yay!
Finished another chapter.
That is good. That is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another little over dramatic. Yes. No, that's good. Finishing another chapter is a good feeling.
It is.
Yes. Yes. Well, again, thanks for coming over today and joining us for the writing sprints. And I'm sorry I'm cutting it one sprint short, but I'm slowing down, so I need to get off.
That's fair.
Last thing I want to do is have a seizure on a live stream. So I want to get off before that gets any worse. So yes, we will see you again next time, and stop by the channel on either Friday or Saturday to see if there's another live stream scheduled. You might actually just, if you're subscribed, you can actually just see it come up in your feed, even on your phone, on your app, or on your computer, on your YouTube. So yes, check us out and see if we have another one coming up. And don't forget, why be serious if you can be delirious?
And remember, story comes first.
That's right. Thank you and goodbye.